Hello, this is Misty with Bliss Abounds, and today I am excited to talk about living intentional. So one of the things I've really been trying to focus on is living intentionally and being present in the moment. I feel like in today's world, we are always consumed by so many things, and it steals our time. It takes us away from those things that are most important to us. And I just don't want to live in that crazy place all the time anymore. So I'm really focused on living intentionally. So time is our most precious resource, and we just let it slip away. So living intentionally means spending more time on the things that bring you joy and happiness. Tell me what seems to consume your time and those people around you. Do you find that people are always on their phones, on their computers or tablets, watching TV, things like that? And do you feel like people even have conversations anymore? I just think it's sad that we're not taking time to really deepen and develop relationships like we used to. And I just really want to step back and focus on how to deepen relationships, make sure my time is being spent wisely, because once it's gone, it's gone. So I guess as your kids get older, you start to think about those things more. It's kind of like, how did we get here? How did all those years go by so quickly? And what do we do next? Because we know the years do go so fast. How do we really stop and focus on what we're doing in our life and making sure we're making the most of the time that we have? I would think most of us, it is family, and that is really what matters. One of the top things in life is family and God. And so I think it's good to be more intentional to make moments with family, maybe gather together at the table for dinner, or we like to gather at our island. So making those moments where we can have time together and making sure that we aren't distracted by devices of whatever nature they may be, because there's so many things out there these days. There's the phones, the tablets, computers, so many things. So make sure we're really present in those moments and not distracted by other things that really doesn't matter in life. In the end of all, it's really being present with your family and enjoying those moments, having those laughs and making those memories. And then time with God. I think that is crucial as well. I think we need to be intentional about making time for Him and having that relationship with God. I think that it's not, once you're saved, you're just all said. It's about being present with God and really letting Him lead your life and living your life for Him and taking that time for Him. And a lot of times I feel like I get distracted with all the other things that I have to do or maybe even want to do in life. And am I really stopping to take the time to invest in my relationship with Jesus? Am I taking a moment in the morning to pray or read my Bible? So I think that is crucial to live intentionally and make those moments happen and not just try to fit God in around all the other stuff, but fit the other stuff around our time with Him. And another way that we can live intentionally is our finances. What are we spending our money on? So money is just a tool. It's not the end goal. I think you can live intentionally with your finances by spending wisely and with a purpose. What you're getting, is it going to bring you and your family joy and closer together? Is it just a impulsive purchase that will be thrown away or thrown in the back of your closet in 2 weeks? So just really stopping to think, what do you really need or want out of life? And maybe even saving for those larger things and spend a lot less on all the smaller things that we see and grab. And I think there's so much marketing out there. No matter what you do, you are being sold to. So whether it's social media, TV, anywhere you go, there's ads. So I think it's good to not just be consumed by that and not make impulsive purchases like I have done many times, and to stop and think, okay, what is this really going to add far as value to my life? Is this really going to add a lot of value to my life or my family? And if not, then why waste my money? And I'm trying to be more mindful of my purchases and give things more thought and not just jump into everything I see that I like. So, and I hope in the end that will pay off. Also, far as what do we really want to do in our life? What goals do we have? I think it's good to stop back and set those goals so then we can see along the way the little things we do. Does that line up with that goal? Whether it is, more time with your family, it's a dream vacation, it is paying off your home, buying a home, whatever it may be. What are those goals and all those steps that we're taking along the way with our time, with our money, all those things? Is it getting us closer to those goals and what we aim to achieve? So I hope this is helpful for you. I am really going to try to focus in more and see what I can do to make a difference in spending time with my family, doing more, far as with prayer time and reading my Bible and really growing my relationship with God, and also spending money more wisely, not just jump at everything I see, but really stop and think and maybe even wait a day or two to purchase things to see, is this really going to get me towards my goals and does it add value to my life and to my family? So let me know how you live intentionally and what your goals are. Living intentional isn't about perfection. It's about making progress and really investing in the things that mean the most to us. It's about spending time with our family, spending time with our God, and growing those relationships and making sure that we are working towards the larger goals and things that really mean the most to us and bring us joy and add value to our lives. So I do encourage you to do the same, to really just stop and think about what is your key focuses in life and what do you want to do. Think about the end, that book, the Stephen Covey book. You just got to think about the end and work backwards. It's like, what do you want your life to be in the end? Because now's when we're living it. What steps are we making along the way to make sure that we've lived an intentional life? And I do greatly appreciate all your support. And I would love it if you would subscribe to come back to join me with Living Intentionally. And I do hope you have a very blessed day. Thanks.